My advice for young people when they want to start business. Number one, try to control your cost. Number two, try to be more creative. Number three, see whatever the competition is doing and try to understand exactly what's happening in the market. And number four, don't try to do traditional business these days, especially when we are living a digital world.
I didn't want money because of money. I wanted money because it appeared to me that whoever had the money had control of the environment. You have been talked out of the money game, and the people that you've been getting your advice from don't have any money. Money has not made me worse. Money has made me better. 25 years old, I went to a treatment center for drug addiction, okay? I come back from the treatment center, I finally quit. I needed an environment where I could quit. All the greats on this planet were addicted to something. Jesus was addicted. He's like, hey man, I'm gonna do whatever it takes. Right or wrong, okay? You gotta get addicted to something. Good. All addictions are not created equal. Okay, I'm addicted to my wife. I'm addicted to my kids. I'm addicted to my purpose. I'm addicted to helping out. I'm addicted to making a difference. I'm addicted to doing whatever it takes to show and be an example of the blessings that I have. You need to get so much success that other people are envious, other people hate you for it, other people criticize you for it, other people judge you because of it. Your success needs to become real. So you guys, when you're talking to a recruit, dress well. You need to dress well. You need to be the example. Be willing to confront people. There's 8 billion prospects on this planet. Be willing to confront them. You know, be willing to say, dude, what are you doing? You're 30 years old. Okay? You've been at the same job for 12 years. You don't have any money. You're talking to me about network marketing. I'm talking to you about your damn life. Okay? I'm doing an intervention. Okay? Your life is screwed up. Okay? Your marriage is going to fail. Your body is out of shape. You spend too much time watching TV. This is ridiculous, man. I see you on church praying on your knees, and the rest of the week you do nothing.
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, and maybe not the next month. But only one thing is true. I will be champion one day. I promise. I promise.
If you don't fail, you're not even trying. My wife told me this great expression. To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did.
Everybody walks around and they go like, why am I depressed? Well, it's because you're trying to be something for the world, you know? And as soon as you let that go, better things happen.
Daily reminder, no matter what you do, you're gonna be judged. So you might as well do whatever the fuck you want. Be you. The world will adjust.
I don't hate much, but there's one thing that I do hate. The one thing that I do hate is a talker. A person that talks about what they're gonna do constantly. I'm about to do this. Hey man, you know what I'm gonna do? Hey, wait till I do. Stop talking. Just do it. Actions speak louder than words, man. Don't nobody wanna hear no hypotheticals all damn day. Take your hypothetical almost could have happened but didn't do it ass and go sit down. Be a doer. Go shock somebody, man. Show up with results so people don't have shit to say, but oh my God.
I think everyone should do a human detox at least once a year. It should be a month where everyone just spends time by themselves. And again, most people go, well, I could never do that. Well, then I would suggest that there's a lot about yourself you probably don't feel comfortable sitting with. Because when you sit with yourself, you have to deal with yourself. When you're in the proximity of others, you can distract yourself. When you are alone, is much like when you are fasting. You're people detoxing. And so whatever social patterns you have when it comes to connection, whatever your insecurities are that you've been using socialization as a means to quell, will come up to the surface. You will find how you are around and in proximity to others, but you'll never know who you really are until you spend periods of time by yourself. Because that is when you get to know who you are. Who am I when no one is around? Who am I when no one is watching? And what comes up for me? You know, because loneliness might come up for you, aggression might come up for you, sadness might come up for you. when I take away me as an entrepreneur, when I take away me as a daughter, as a friend, like, what's left? Who am I? And that process really can be quite confronting. And it can be, riddled with the feelings of loneliness. But for me, the feelings of loneliness is nothing more than an indicator of something that I'm holding on to that is not in balance. I love being alone. Now, has it always been that way? No. I'm someone that used to be very dependent on social connection. But after my separation, I wanted to get to the point where I could be totally okay being by myself forever until I was ready for my next relationship. Because I never wanted to get back into another relationship because I needed to be in a relationship, and I was very conscious of my codependent dynamics and how they played out. And codependence is a spectrum, down from the very mild versions to the very serious and severe addictive patterns at the top end. And so as a result, I literally went on a human detox. I went on holidays by myself. I used to go to movies by myself. But here's the thing, I never enjoyed spending time by myself, but now I love it. Why? Because when I'm with myself, I get to connect with me. I get to honor me, I get to acknowledge me, I get to have me time, conversations with me. When I'm with others, I'm in an extrinsic dynamic. I'm in proximity to other energetics, other personalities, other expectations, other belief systems, other boundaries, and it's just, it's very hard to know who you are when you're in the proximity of others for too much of an experience of time.
You buy something, you renovate it. When you renovate it, you're adding value to the property, so then you rent it out at new rents. When you refi, because it's a new valuation, you're able to pull cash out, and a lot of times you can pull your entire principal investment out. So all the dollars that went in on the initial buy, you now remove from the deal, and then you use that money to do it again. So it's this idea of like one principal investment or one-time investment can grow you a whole portfolio doing this strategy.
You can take whatever job you have and you can make it a real nice little piece of absolute misery. Or you can act like a civilized human being and notice that no matter where you are, there's a richness and a complexity that's completely inexhaustible right at hand. It's not nothing. It's a rich environment, and I can make it a lot better if I want to. I can get along properly with my coworkers and not gossip behind their back, and I can treat my customers properly. And if an opportunity comes my way, I can take it and I can see what happens.